What's his future, Craig?
Well, I think it's cloudy to say the best. I think that you have a congressman who is in his history has created quite a bit of controversy wherever he goes, and for the longest time it was kind of, well, that's just Steve King. Now I think if you're a Republican, you're watching this, and he's not helping you. He's hurting you. The fact that you could look at the results on Tuesday and say, there's when across the state, these congressional candidates are the top vote getters in their congressional districts. Steve King was 30,000 votes short of Kim Reynolds. Mm-hmm. That could have an impact on 2 state Senate seats where Rick Bertrand lost in Sioux City, and Shannon Latham lost just south of in that Clear Lake district.
And I think all the focus on Steve King was not helpful at all to Republicans in the suburbs,
Look,
even
it
if it wasn't in that district.
If you're Kim Reynolds, you're asked questions about Steve King. If you're Ted Cruz in Texas, you're asked questions about what Steve King's doing. He's a distraction to our party, and if nothing changes, he's going to continue to hurt us on Election Day.
Quickly, does he get a primary?
I think he does get a primary, especially because of Kim Reynolds' numbers in that district.
Any names being mentioned at this point?
I have none so far.
Is Steve King beatable in 2020, given the way an electorate changes in a presidential year?
In a presidential year, I think it would be tough again. But again, I just think King is going to keep stepping in it, and people are going to eventually say enough. And I've been hearing some interesting chatter that's a little bit more than usual behind the scenes on the Republican sides that they've had enough of him, and you might want to watch out for what happens if there's a primary.
Look, he's more vulnerable in a primary setting than in the general election. Republicans know that, and at the end of the day, that's why I think you'll probably see a primary challenge.
Right, and he could have, though, several people who want to take him on.
Absolutely.
And then it goes to convention, which is how he got the nomination.